Hello there and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. Today I want to talk about base rates. If you're low on resources for building, that means power steel, titanium or dilithium, sometimes the only way to get some more is a base rate. I talked in another video about the rules of engagement. Base rates are usually fair game because in another video I already made, I said shield or share is a main principle in this game. So if you forget to shield, you will have to share your resources because somebody will raid you in the end. But especially new players on this game want to know how to do this, and that's what I'm going to show you today. First of all, you need to find a base without a shield that is within your level range that you can attack, because you know there are always levels you can attack under you and above you. There's a certain range for everybody, and so you need to find one. I already found one without a shield. That's important because you cannot attack any base that has an active peace shield, but you lose it if you attack anybody else. So not having a shield doesn't mean the guy is not online, but we will have to find that out. If you want to attack a base, pick a strong ship. I'm using my Katinga now. That will be an easy one because I picked quite a low target just for this video to show you. And I use a crew that is made for for base raiding. In this case, a Khan crew. I use them with Joachim and Kati. In this case, he's very good for base raids. And you start with attacking that base with a warship. But first of all, if it's worth it attacking it, scan the base. On the bottom of the screen, when you scan it, you see the rewards, what you can get. So usually this base wouldn't be worth raiding. Only 616k of power steel, 20k titanium and 3k dilithium, but for this video this should work because I think this is a dead player, and so he will not raise his shield after the attack, but there will be a shield, and I'm going to show you when I attack this. Oh crap, 28 is too low. I will do that again in a second with a different base. So you saw all this. I didn't edit it out because this exactly showed what I meant with the level range, and I just leveled my ops up so my level range changed and I couldn't attack the one I picked first, but I pick another one now and show you the same. But all those little things are quite helpful, and that's why I always leave them in the videos if something like this happens. Of course I know how to edit. I'm doing YouTube for a long time, not STFC but YouTube in general, and I could just make it look like everything's perfect. But this is how the game works, and that's what I want to show you. In this case, we try it again with a level 31. And that means click the base, click attack all. There's the warning that my peace shield will be gone after this attack, because that always happens if you attack somebody else. And then my battleship will attack the base. In this case, I should survive, which I did. And you saw that my peace shield disappeared. But you saw that the shield went up. And that is an automatic shield by Scopely. It runs 10 minutes. If the player is offline, after 10 minutes, the shield will go down. And that's what we will have to wait for now before we can proceed with this raid. And I will have to wait now, but I will fast forward here in the video to the point where the shield is hopefully gone. And now the shield is gone, so the 10 minutes are over. And what you do now, and just now, is to jump to this planet with your whole base. Why do it now? Well, if he's online and raising his shield, you don't need to waste a relocation token. And when you jump there, pick one of your miners, and I mean the miner with the biggest cargo hold, put a crew on it that maximizes this cargo hold, and then just to be safe, instead of attack the base again one more time with a battleship, so you're sure that all defenses are down. And after that, you can start emptying it with your miner. I take my amalgam because I have one already. If you have one, it's brilliant. Because I have 9 million cargo hold, I can attack him now with the miner. Or we can go in a bit closer. And when it's finished, recall the miner. I already got 9 million resources. And I do it again. And when it's done, I recall it. And I continue like this the whole time until he either comes online and raises his shield. You will know this, unfortunately, by your miner being destroyed. Or when Scopely again. So we have to restart the game. I never added this out because it happens every day several times, especially when you're playing on iOS. And so that is something that is real life in this game, and that's why I never edit it out and leave it in. So we get back, not that ship, I want to go back to that ship. And I just wanted to scan the other station to show you how much rewards he has. So let's have a look. He's got, I will take a little bit even with my amalgam. He's got 216 million tritanium, 30 million pasteel, and 5 million dilithium. So even with the amalgam, it will take a little bit of time, but you just do it as long as he gets back. If he gets online, he can repair his station. And you will know this when you send your ship and it will be destroyed because it's a survey ship that will usually not be able to crash the defenses of that base. And some people do this instead of raising a shield to punish you at least a little bit for raiding their base, so that you at least lose your survey ship. If he would just raise his shield, you can't attack and your survey ship would survive. But if he just repairs his station without raising the shield, you would at least lose your survey ship once. And so that's what some people do. But as soon as it's destroyed, don't attack again. That guy is online, and it makes absolutely no sense anymore to attack him. I will empty this one because he's not online, and you always can use resources. No, I won't do that. I've got so much of that stuff. I usually don't raid bases anymore, except for incursions. There you have to raid bases from the other server to get points for your server. So it's also important to know how to raid bases. In incursions, you only can take part from level 25, I guess, and only be attacked if you're level 25 and higher. So if you just started the game, don't worry about this. In the beginning of the game, your base cannot be raided anyway. You have to, and I have to lie there because it's so long ago, either be level 15, I guess it was, until your base can be raided. So don't worry when you're still on a lower level than that. But after that, always shield or share. And that's what happened to him. But it's important, as I said, send a battleship out first, attack the base and see if the shield comes down again. If it doesn't come down, don't waste a relocation token, but do send your base over if the shield stays down. Otherwise, you have so long ways to fly, it doesn't make any sense at all. And of course, what we usually do in incursions, for example, with my alliance, you can do team raids. Then I crack a base from the other server, for example, and then others, even on lower levels from my alliance, will jump at the same position with their bases. And then we just always do it, when I started it, we do it clockwise. So I send a miner to empty the base, then the next one clockwise does, and so on and so on. Works really well in incursions when we do it as a team. My alliance team really works well together, and so it can be a team fun as well to empty another base. And if some people need resources, the stronger ones in the alliance are always happy to open a base for them, because if you look at my numbers with 388 billion pasteel, 9 billion tritanium and 7.8 billion dilithium. I'm not rating bases at the moment for RSS, not to talk about the tokens I also have for many more billions than what you can see in store there. But that also means I should never forget to raise my shield, otherwise I'm a very wanted target if I forget that. But I haven't forgotten that in quite some time, I must say. So that's why I still have loads of stuff. But now you know how to rate bases, and you can do it very early on for people in your level range. And sometimes it's the only help you can get if you are low on tritanium or power steel. I've been there, done that. At some point at the game, you will be low on those resources if you want to level up, and you will need to raid other bases if you want to get anywhere at that point, except you want to wait for events. But that can take some time until you get enough resources. So base raids are a normal thing in this game. It's no offense to anyone because the rule is shield or share. If I forget to shield and someone raids me, that's life. It's my own fault. And that's what I say to the people in my alliance as well. If they get raided, of course, if we see that, we will defend them. But if they get raided and we haven't seen it because it was in a very remote system like this one here, for example, then that's life. We are not fighting anybody because you raided one of our bases. Have your shield up, then this won't happen to you. But if you find the guys without the shield, it can help you a lot with resources. And if you need some more help, there are more videos here in the end screen. But if you like the videos, please do subscribe to the channel and like this video as well, and always leave a comment. If you have questions or suggestions for a video, or just some comment, or just want to say hello, put it in the comments. I'm always happy about the comments, and I regularly have a look there. And I'll definitely see you then in my next video. I'll be back, and in this galaxy there is so much more to show.